All right, welcome. This is a reading for Gemini, all Gemini placements. Okay. Angels, spirits, guides, messages for Gemini. Four of Wands popped out first. Seven of Swords. The Tower. All right, let's get a few more. I think we can already start to see where this is going, but I'd like to get a couple more before I start pulling the story together. What's going on for Gemini? Okay, so this first line. All right, so this is to do with home, family, marriage, that sort of thing. This is about the completion of a cycle and reaching a new milestone, and also Venus and Aries. It's a really positive card, right? Beautiful marriage ceremony here. People are celebrating the completion of this milestone. But the Seven of Swords next to the Tower, this isn't just about strategy. This isn't just about the futility of negative thinking. Nope. This is a very negative connotation next to this. It's almost as if, and I think anybody familiar with tarot at this point probably knows, this is a card that indicates deception, lying, being very underhanded, cheating, stealing. Somebody's a thief. Somebody's been dishonest. And the Tower indicates destruction, war, conflict. And since the Tower is a major arcana, and look, oh my gosh, look at this figure is looking right at the Tower. So is this figure in the Two of Wands. Okay, this one and then these two. Wow, interesting. So, at the bottom of the deck on this side, we have the Three of Cups. Yeah. And on this side, we have the Hierophant. Well, just a second. Let me grab my scarf. I feel better when I'm wearing my scarf. Okay, so, well, if this is the foundation, then this is the disruption of the foundation. Somebody is getting a bruised ego. There's some kind of shocking revelation, destruction, conflict. This reading is dominated by this conflict here. And somebody seems to already know that this is coming, that this is going to happen, that something has to change drastically because whatever the situation is unstable and unsustainable. And it's important for you to visualize what success looks like to you in this situation. And because this is inevitable, it will blow up in your face or somebody's face. Something's gonna blow up. It could be very shocking, very sudden. It may have already happened, and you're looking at this situation like, how do I overcome this? Because it looks like in the past, things were really happy, things were really good. In the first card that came out is this card of balance and completion and like a beautiful achievement, effort was put in, there was a plan, there was action taken, the intended results came back positive, very good, but there was something about it that was false, something that maybe you do need to be strategic about the way that you handle this revelation and the way that you handle this conflict. You could see it as an opportunity. The bottom row here, change, perseverance, wish fulfillment, new opportunity. So this could be really good for you in the end. Something is being upended, right? There's upheaval, but there's also a sense of satisfaction here and getting an opportunity to go forward towards something new that could make you very stable and very happy. Let's get some more cards to clarify. So yeah, it looks like there's a tower moment here, but all is not lost. Shaken, yeah, things are going to be shaken up. A big shake up. Maybe that's just what you need. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles. The 7 of Wands. The King of Pentacles. And these two came out, fell on the floor. Gemini, the Lovers, and the 3 of Pentacles. Working together in a partnership. You know, there's a couple of 3s here. Oftentimes when we're doing readings on youtube.com, we'll talk about a third-party situation. So that has to be said. But other than that, it's also about sharing love and appreciation and abundance with those people who are closest to you and working in collaboration, perhaps with those same people, a partnership, making a decision to work together on this project, this partnership, or dedicating your whole self, body, mind, and soul to the achievement of some kind of success, working really hard. So this is about standing your ground, asserting yourself, defending what it is that you care about, defending your stability. I mean, the King of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles came out on either side. So you're defending your stability, you're defending your money. You might have Taurus in your chart. You could be dealing with a Taurus. 7, 7. 3, 3, 2, 2. There's a lot of synchronicity here. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Cups, and on the split, the King of Cups. Huh. So it's like you could be fighting with this earth sign, and you could be getting this offer from this water sign, and the 9 of Cups is underneath the 4 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords is under that. So now we have 3 3s. Okay, so this offer could make you really happy, whether it's love, business, whatever. Take it as it resonates. But with the 3 of Swords here, it tells me that your mind and your heart are at odds with each other, that there are relationship problems here, that it's weighing heavily on you, that the truth has disturbed your peace of mind, your mind and your heart are in conflict. You might think one thing, like, oh, I really should do this, but you might feel another thing, oh, but I really want to do that, okay? So it's like, maybe emotionally, you want one thing, one person, one job, whatever, one situation for yourself. But financially or intellectually, you understand that you should or need to do this other thing. The Lovers being here, yes, it talks about partnership, romance, and love between two people, but it also talks about making a decision, making a choice for the best and highest good of all involved, and then sticking with it and working it out, working it through. It looks like the cards are saying this new opportunity is going to make you really happy, and this new opportunity could have something to do with emotional understanding, Yeah, there's the Three of Wands underneath the King of Cups, which means, okay, the 2 is here. So this, after this Tower moment has happened, you're planning for the future. You're looking at, what does success look like to me? How do I go about making the best of this situation? You have decisions to make. You're juggling two things here with the Two of Pentacles, and things have to change. They will change, and it might be going quite slow, but it's going towards this Nine of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, you know, new beginning, new financial opportunity, happiness, that sort of thing. So under the King of Cups, we've got the Three of Wands. So I feel like obviously there's a connection here. I look 2, 3, 4, right? There's a connection here. Maybe you're reaching this new milestone. And first, there has to be this destruction of the old order, which is the Hierophant. Upheaval of this sort of old stability that you're still kind of clinging to, defending and standing your ground. And you have the upper hand in this situation. You maybe are very stable and you can ride the wave. But again, I'm coming back to this. So in this card here, you're planning for the future, planning your next step, thinking, what's the next step? In this card over here, the Three of Wands, you've already taken that next step. This is the next step. This King of Cups is the next step. You take it and you put the energy out there. It's called virtue because it's honest and true. And now you're like, okay, waiting for the response. You're waiting for the ships to come in. You're looking forward to it. And the 4 is here too. So that's when you get that success. You get the intended results. Planning, action taken, intended results. And underneath is the 5 of Wands, which is like 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of Wands is, of course, competition, hostility, argument, fighting. So you might have that to look forward to. Isn't that nice? Sorry, maybe I shouldn't be so sarcastic, but it's true. Okay, so you're defending yourself, your stability, your wealth and investment. You're making investments. And okay, let's see. Okay, here's the Hermit. This is about introspection, of course. This is about the secret knowledge, secret wisdom. He doesn't mind if other people don't understand him, and he or she, whatever, I'm just saying the Hermit, Virgo, is not about to get into any sort of relationships or situations that don't have deeper meaning. Anything that they do decide to get into will be serving a higher purpose because they don't actually need anybody. You don't need anybody. You can be alone. So if you decide to be with somebody, it's not because you have to or you need to. It's not a codependency necessarily. It's because you want to, because it adds something to your life. And not drama, not conflict. Maybe a little, but like in a good way. It's adding value. You have a knowledge of yourself in that card. And if you don't, then it's saying it's time for you to take some time to gain that knowledge. Here we go. Okay, so there is some concern about money, and there's this idea of prolonged inaction exacerbating the financial or security risk. So, okay, some people might be very secure and able to be alone, and it's totally fine. But some people, some Geminis, maybe not so much. Maybe you've been out of the game for so long, some of yous, that it causes, okay, hold on. It causes you, at the bottom of the deck, Prince of Discs and the Sun. Wow. Okay, let's it causes you anxiety to think about rejoining society. Maybe you've been alone and you're staying alone because you feel like an outsider. You feel like you can't have, you feel like you don't have enough. You feel like there won't be enough, whether it's money, health, wealth, whatever, love, you know, it could be a financial thing. And it's really hard for you to focus your mind on just one thing when two things may seem of equal value, and you've got to make a decision. But I see you, look at the Six of Wands is here. So now you have the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6 of Wands. Focusing your intellect brings you that victory, that clarity of mind, having that decision and making that choice with mental clarity. You will rise above this challenge and defeat the opposition, whatever that may be. It's like with the Prince of Swords in this deck, he has so much intellectual potential. He's very intelligent, is what I'm trying to say, but he lacks focus because in his mind, this person's mind, one option is just as good as any other option. They can make arguments for both. So you're juggling two things here, right? Maybe you have a decision to make, but you have no real reason to go for one or the other. And there's something disturbing to you about the idea of choosing either one of them, really, because there's something so definite about it. And so you've been putting it off and putting it off and taking your time and going so slow. And, you know, maybe this is contributing to your success somehow. Maybe this delay and this indecision and this aloof sort of coldness is working in your favor somehow. I don't know. But we've got the Prince of Discs and the Sun here. Let me see something. Yeah, you can see them. Okay, so I had to check my phone. So the Prince of Discs and the Sun, and then, okay, Queen of Wands and Four of Cups again. So let's just take it one thing at a time. Again, the Knight of Pentacles and the Prince of Discs, same thing. It's slow, methodical, persistent perseverance, also understanding things from a very practical perspective. And then the Sun, which is like the most beautiful energy. Oh, Leo here, Jupiter and Leo in victory. And then the Sun here, of course, ruling Leo. Slowly but surely reaching that beautiful, joyous place where you can celebrate. And maybe taking your time and, yeah, there's this idea of a higher intelligence coming in to help guide you. And maybe being very practical about this situation. And yeah, it will help bring you to that victory. And it's like you're underneath here, you are attracting this Four of Cups, which is like, okay, so there's this boredom here. You're maybe a little bored because there you have the luxury of time and you have the luxury of all of this love. And maybe it's a little suffocating sometimes. That's maybe not for everybody, but she's very attractive. And maybe somehow being very cool about all of this and taking your space and being sort of aloof in all of this makes you more attractive to whoever it is that's coming towards you. focusing on your own stability, doing your own thing, being independent. Yeah, she's very independent. But this is okay. So there might be, you might be of a double mind, and there could be a, I don't want to say it, but what if you're dealing with insomnia and feeling like you're going crazy, this might be a good reading for you because it will, let's get a couple of cards on that. Even if you're not, I don't think you are. I don't even want to touch on that. I just want to keep going with this idea of perseverance. And there's this anxiety. There is this anxiety, and maybe sometimes it gets the better of you and it stops you from moving forward, and you have these prolonged periods where you're not working or you're not focused. And this reading wants to tell you that with focus and effort and perseverance, you're getting to a very beautiful place where you're going to be really happy and you're going to have the stability that you really need emotionally and financially. But there's something that has to blow up first, and will blow up and will shake your foundations. And with some introspection, you can overcome that anxiety and overcome this problem to get focused and get that victory. Drama, Mercury in Leo, drama. Okay. No kidding, huh? Drama. Let's get two more of these. This one, independence. That's what we were talking about with the Hermit and with the Prince of Swords, which is Moon in Aquarius. Okay. Maybe you're getting independent from all this drama. Risk. And at the bottom of the deck, adaptability. A lot of Moon here. Moon in Gemini, adaptability. So there's a risk involved. Oh, look, a key. Just like skeleton key. That's me. All right. So you're gaining independence, or you have independence, and you're putting that at risk when you get involved with this drama. That's one way to put it. There's drama around this. There's risky behavior, risk-taking, Saturn in Aries. Okay? And that maybe you want independence from all of this. You're willing to take the risk to be independent or something like that. And take it how it resonates for you. Aries, Aquarius, Leo involved here. Moon and Saturn. There's a lot of opposing energies. There's opposites. Opposites attract, I just heard. What's under this? Okay, so underneath the Three of Cups here, we have the Eight of Wands. Wow, are you going to just get all of the wands in this? It's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So celebration underneath that is communication, swiftness, something moving very quickly. Defense is your strength, right? Moving forward very quickly. Maybe something comes in fast for you to celebrate with your friends. And then there's the Five of Swords. 5, 5, 5. Big changes, hostility. And the idea is to have integrity, to you don't want to be a sore loser, but you also want to be a graceful winner. So whatever side of it you're on, I think you're probably the winner here because you've got the victory. So you'll definitely want to win gracefully with integrity, but there's some hostility here underneath this, and you're working on that. You're working on mastering that. You're working on protecting yourself from that. Yeah, there's the drama. The 5 here, the 5 here. There's drama with this. In this situation, and it might be at work. Honestly, look at that's the 8 of Pentacles wanted to come out. Drama at work. And you have to get away from that, and you have to take the risk. So this could be love, and it could be money too, right? This is pointing to work. I feel like this is more of a financial reading, but there's emotions involved at the financial level. So maybe that's for some people hostility at work, and you have to take the risk of getting away from all of that, and you're worried. But it could be anything. It could be just maybe you work from home, maybe you're like a stay-at-home something or other, and there's hostility there, and there's fighting, and something though is going to come in quickly that's going to help you to celebrate some kind of a victory, and it might be worth taking the risk to make that happen. So I'm going to get one of these bluebird cards to see. Financial independence. You could be getting a message of some kind, or like a phone call or something that's going to be really good for you and really make you feel a lot better about this. You're taking a risk and it's going to pay off. Even though there's some indecision and some anxiety, and you have to do some introspection to figure out what you really want, you need to get away from this drama. And there's something better coming towards you that's going to make you much happier, even though you're not sure and you're sort of at odds with yourself. All right, come on, give me one of these cards. And this one. Lady. This charming woman with flowers in hand, as with the gentleman her cards will command. The fortunes revealed once the cards have been placed, unveil the fate that destiny traced. Okay, so there's something in this reading, and look, the Ace of Swords. So you should know that this is true. Maybe this is just saying that the cards have been placed here. They unveil the fate and the destiny that you are working towards right now. So this is confirmation that what I'm talking about is true, that you're thinking about taking this risk to get away from this drama. And I think it's trying to tell you that yes, this will go a lot quicker for you. You'll have a lot of good reasons to celebrate if you just follow through with your plan. Taking that practical approach, you will get to the sun here, which is like joy and harmony and happiness, enlightenment, I want to get one more though, because I feel like that was a little vague. Let's get one more for this reading for Gemini, please. It's a confirmation that you know the truth and you're getting free from some kind of a prison. That maybe it was good for you at one point. There was stability. You gained a lot from this, but it's time to go. Okay, here we go. Fish. When fish swim near in an ocean vast, prospects are clear for a fortune amassed. If fish swim away, hopes are battered. Cheer turns to dismay and dreams are shattered. But they're swimming towards her, and that's the Ace of Diamonds there. So that's the Ace of Pentacles. So because the fish are swimming towards the lady, it means the prospects are clear for a fortune amassed, which is the wealth card here, the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, which is like the completion of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle when it comes to money. And then this one wanted to come out at the bottom of the deck. It says the heart, which is the Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Cups. Wow, 3 aces coming out. Okay, so that's not insignificant. It says the heart is a symbol of fulfillment and joy. Romance is in full bloom for you to enjoy. Serenity rests deep in the heart. Loving yourself is where it should start. Well, that's nice. Yes, we should love ourselves. So this might be financial, and it might also be love, but it's like if you love yourself and you prioritize yourself in this situation, yeah, you're going to want to get away from this negative, hostile energy and go towards something and make a decision based on how, what you know inside of yourself to be true and how you really feel about all of this. And it's good. It'll be good for your money. prospects are clear with a fortune. For, you know, you may have amassed this fortune, or you're trying to get this fortune together. And the prospects are clear. It's like, yeah, we were just talking about that clarity of the truth that these cards are telling you. So it's confirmation again. It's like you need extra support and confirmation to know that your plans are good, that you should follow through and make that decision, knowing what you know, even though this is kind of going to disrupt your stability maybe. But if you work really hard, you're going to be so much happier. If you change the situation and go towards your wish fulfillment, you will have a new opportunity with new money. It's like maybe you're moving, right? There's travel with the 8 of Wands. You're thinking about moving to a new state or a new place or whatever, new country or something, and you're like, oh, I don't know. You know, you want to leave this hostility behind, this drama. You want to take a risk. You want to be independent, but maybe this is confirmation for you that you can take a risk and you do have what it takes. And if you follow through, then you will have reason to celebrate, maybe sooner than you think. It might not even be as hard as you might think. Hanged Man. Yeah, you've got to see this in a different perspective. You've got to let go and take the path of least resistance towards this transformation. Yeah, because after the Hanged Man is the Death card, which is that transformation. So it's like you have to make a choice. You have to do it. You don't have a choice, actually. You have to do it. The Hanged Man doesn't really have a choice. He's already there. The Chariot, the Magus. So yeah, you this is destiny. This is fate. Once you make the choice, once you make that step, once you make that move, you will manifest this new beginning. The Chariot talks about fate, destiny, victory. It also talks about it being in the preparation phase for making a big, bold move, which the Magus is the magician, which is manifestation. So you're preparing to manifest this new beginning. And maybe you need confirmation, and the answer is yes. I keep coming back to this victory to the sun. The answer is yes. Yes, do it. I mean, I don't know your situation. You know better than I do. But if your heart is saying, yes, please do this, and your mind is saying, I don't know, I think it's important for you to follow your heart in this case. Of course, I'm biased because I love that kind of stuff. But look, the heart is here. I'm not making it up. It's not just that I'm biased. It's that I'm reading the cards. The heart is here. Follow that. I am a little biased, though. I'm a follow your heart type of person. Not that I always do that myself, but I kind of usually do eventually. Okay, anyway, is there anything else? Adaptability, being adaptable, flexible, changeable, going with the flow, the path of least resistance. That's like the Hanged Man as well. It's not a punishment, but it is a sacrifice because something has to be left behind. And maybe you do need to be sort of strategic about all of this. I don't know. You've got to disarm your enemy if they are more powerful than you. You might have to use some underhanded tactics. It looks like somebody's being a little underhanded here with the 5 and 7 of Swords. There is this idea that you should probably have integrity at work, but we know that not everybody does. Okay, anyway, that's enough for today, Gemini. This has gone on long enough. All right, it's time for me to go, and it's maybe time for you to go too. So thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it, and I hope this was of service. I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.